Well, wheat farmers across the country are recovering from a challenging year during 2018, and they're watching trade talks and farm bill implementation in Washington in hopes that signs that more certainty is on the way. RFD-TV's Sarah Mock spoke with wheat growers on Capitol Hill.
Wheat farmers from across the nation are here in Washington this week advocating for their priorities on Capitol Hill and talking to folks further up the value chain. We're likely to be joined here by Ken Lorens. He's a Nebraska wheat farmer and a member of the Nebraska Wheat Board. Ken, give us a little update. What are things like on your farm going into 2019?
Going into 2019, we're looking real good, especially on the wheat, because we had a lot of moisture in the fall and it came up well. And so we have a great stand of wheat. And coming into 2019, it really looks like we have a possibility of a good crop coming on.
Any big challenges that led to some changes you're making in 2019?
Well, of course, our expenses, especially the nitrogen prices, have come up somewhat since the year before. So we're looking at a different fertilizer program and so on and so forth, trying to keep our expenses down because the margins are so small.
Any big concerns or challenges you're bringing to lawmakers here, and what are you asking them to do about it?
The main one, of course, is trade, because it affects our price of just straight, because 50% of all the wheat produced in Nebraska is all exported. So in the export world, we need that trade so we can ship it out.
We did see a farm bill wrap up late last year. Are you watching the implementation of that farm bill? Any concerns there on what maybe commodity programs or crop insurance looks like for you on your farm?
Yes, we are concerned that there isn't any cuts to any of the crop insurance. Crop insurance through the years has been our main safety net. And we really don't want any more cuts, because we've taken many cuts through the years, and we're asking that to watch that. Another situation is we talk some about food aid, because that's almost 37% of our exported wheat in the United States in a lot of years is just in food aid, food for peace, and so on. And so we want that market to stay open as well.
What are you doing on your farm to kind of build the connection kind of up the value chain with the users of wheat? And do you expect that to change at all over the coming years?
The main thing that I've been trying to do is focus on quality of the wheat. Of course, protein of the wheat seems to be very important, especially to people that import the wheat. And I'm focusing on using different varieties, different fertilizer programs to increase that quality of the protein in my wheat.
Absolutely. Well, thanks again to Ken Lorens. He's part of the Nebraska wheat growers here in Washington, advocating for the needs of wheat farmers across the country. Back to you in the studio.
Well, thank you, Sarah. Now, the National Association of Wheat Growers has honored the senator from Nebraska, Ben Sasse, for his work on behalf of the association in the 115th Congress. In honor of this recognition,